welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about not really a controversial subject, but at least a subject that warrants some discussion and kind of going into some of the details on it. So what we're going to discuss today is we're going to discuss actually kind of your first set of body armor and hard armor plates versus soft armor plates. Which one of those do we want to go with? So that being said, let's dive into it. So for those of you that don't know, body armor comes in a plethora of different ratings. You have 2, 2A, 3, 3A, 3+, so it's not official designator, still kind of a pseudo rating, and then level 4, right? And so these are kind of the general levels that we go with. And then currently, the IIIA, which is a certifying organization for body armor, is updating that, and so 2025, I believe, we'll all start using the newer one. So for the sake of argument, we'll try to traverse back and forth. If I get any of the nomenclature wrong, guys, I'm doing this off the top of my head while I'm doing this. I don't have my actually cheat sheet in front of me that tells me which ones are certified for what and everything. So if I'm wrong on anything, just post the correction down in the comment and move on with your life. No reason to get mad. But here's the deal. So basically, you have level 2 at the bottom, right? And so level 2 for level 2A is the lowest one, and then there's level 2. And again, I get those confused. So if I'm wrong, somebody correct me down in the comments. But level 2A is your lowest one. Those are pretty much obsolete. I don't even know of anywhere where you can buy them, right? They're just not. They're not even made anymore, okay? And then you start moving up to level 2. Again, these are a little bit less common. These are small pistol caliber rated body armors. So generally they're going to be something along the lines of like a 9mm, some type of more common, smaller caliber stopping power. But what happens after that is we start going up to our level 3A, which is what this is. This is what most of the soft body armor that you purchase will be in. It'll be in the level 3A rating. Now, you can get level 3 in a soft armor rating, but it is a little bit more expensive. They're harder to find. And so, well, I shouldn't even say a little bit more. It's a lot more expensive and harder to find. So this is a level 3 soft armor, or I'm sorry, it's level 3A soft armor plate. It's just basically a pistol caliber rated body armor. It's the upper ends of pistol caliber rating. What will now be effectively in the new standards will be referred to as HG2. So in the new standards, you have HG1, HG2, RF1, RF2, RF3. So handgun 1, 2, rifle, or RF is rifle 1, 2, and 3. So this here is a HG2, so it's not most soft armor. It's the high levels of handgun, and that's generally where we want to purchase that. We want to purchase in that level because you really don't gain any big benefit from going from a handgun 1 to a handgun 2. Handgun 1's a little bit lighter, a little bit less cumbersome, but it's really not bad. And this is something that you can wear underneath a suit or a button-down shirt or whatever it is. So if you're doing like what we do, executive protection, or if you're doing any type of security work, whatever it is, you can wear that level of body armor. So that's pretty standard for private security or private investigators, whatever it is. Even detectives a lot of times, or even some police departments, a lot of their patrolmen will wear this type of body armor. So it just really depends on what you're doing. But for most civilian uses, HG3 or HG2 or level 3A is what you're looking for. Now, we do generally look for spike ratings on our armor, and so most armor is going to have a spike rating, whether it's officially rated or not, but your spike ratings are level 1, 2, and 3. Now, most companies will just do a level 1 or a level 3. Most of them don't mess with a level 2. Again, they're out there, but most of them will just do level 1 or level 3. So a level 1 spike rating is designed to stop 85 out of 100 average size males with a direct knife attack. Level 3 is designed to stop 96 out of 100 average size males. And so there's not a lot of gain in that sense. There is a lot of gain in the joules of force that it's designed to stop. It's almost twice as many joules of force that it's designed to stop. But there's not a lot of gain in what you actually practically gain from it. And there's a huge cost difference. So this one here, level 3A at a spike rating of level 1, so ballistic rating 3A, spike rating level 1, is around $600. You move up to a HG2 level 3A ballistic rated armor. That's a level 3 spike rating. Now you're looking at $1,600 to $1,800. So pretty substantial price difference there. Now when we jump over to hard armor, so these are hard armor plates. So this is level 4 hard armor. And again, level 4 has different ratings, and then there's increased ratings when you start dealing with military guys, because a lot of the military armor is actually rated higher than what the IIIA says it can be rated to, because it's gone through different military ballistic testing. But this is going to be your higher end of the rifle caliber ratings. So these plates that I have in here are are going to be rated to stop your more common rifle calibers, 7.62, 5.56, 308, stuff like that. There are some advantages both ways. Obviously, you can't wear this under a suit and tie. You can wear this one under a suit and tie. So this is concealable. This is for everyday wear. This one is not necessarily for everyday wear in that capacity. You have to be ready to go on a TAC team or military or law enforcement SWAT team, something like that, before you're really looking at wearing hard armor plates like this. The other thing is these are quite a bit more cumbersome to wear. These are not fun to wear all day, specifically if you get ones with steel plates. If you can do ceramic plates, they're much nicer. But steel plates are heavy as hell. And they're going to be 2 times as heavy as the ceramic plates. The nice thing about steel plates is steel plates can take multiple impacts, right? It doesn't break the steel. Ceramic plates, when you have that one impact, it'll break your plate, right? Because it absorbs that energy. And so sure, in theory, you can take multiple shots with it, but they're only rated for 1 shot. So it's an important distinction to note. Which one do you need? Well, a lot of it depends on what you're doing. But generally speaking, if you're doing something professionally that requires hard armor, you're going to get issued hard armor. And so soft body armor is one that we tend to buy ourselves. And so here's kind of my thoughts on it. What scenarios do we have out there where we would be putting on body armor? Well, obviously, if you work in the private security industry in any capacity, there's some scenarios. But what about as an average civilian? What about as an average citizen? Joe Schmo, you're going to work, you work at an auto factory or at a camper dealership or whatever it is. You go to work every day and you just like being prepared. You like having your firearms ready. You just have a general sense of self-awareness and self-preservation and security, defense-minded people. What armor do you need? Well, let's talk about the scenarios. What scenario would we wear this one in? Well, I could see wearing this one in any type of economic collapse or economic turmoil. I could see wearing this one in local catastrophes. Hurricane Katrina comes through, right? You could see wearing this. And you may want to be able to blend in a little bit more. In reality, you probably do. You probably don't want to stand out with your AR-15 and your fully loaded kit patrolling down through downtown New Orleans. Probably not a great idea, probably not a great option for you. So really what's a better option is soft armor plates. So these fit a lot more scenarios that we can think of that would happen. And when we talk about scenarios, let's talk about most likely course of action and most dangerous course of action. When we say most likely course of action is obviously that you're just going to go home and nothing's going to happen, right? Or go to work and nothing's going to happen, you're going to come home. The reality is, though, is that when we're planning for things, we plan for the most likely threat, the most dangerous threat. So the most likely threats are those Hurricane Katrinas, those civil unrest, right? Those type of situations. The most dangerous threats, that's when we start talking about like coronal mass injections and EMPs and really, I mean, things have gone to hell in a handbasket like 1 second after. How likely is that stuff to happen? Could it happen? Sure, it's probably on the spectrum of possibilities, but incredibly unlikely. And it also generally was not going to happen overnight like it does in 1 second after, right? It makes for great fictional reading. It makes for a great fictional movie, but it is just that, fiction. So the reality of it is that the things that we are going to deal with that are going to be far more likely on our spectrum would entail a lot better use of soft armor as opposed to hard armor. So because of that, I will tell you that your first set of plates, your first set of armor should be soft armor. Like I said, that's $600 from Safe Life. You can get soft armor. That's level 3A rated. It's got a level 1 spike rating. It's very adequate armor. And I don't get any kickback or feedback or anything from Safe Life. I just think they're a good company. So all that to say, I think your first set of armor should be a set of soft armor plates. I think you'll find those that are ones that you're actually going to end up using at any point in time, where this is, yeah, they're fun to go train in and everything, but reality of it is that this is far less likely to ever be used. So keep that in mind. Soft armor plates or soft armor body armor is generally a better option for most citizens, most civilians, and even most private security contractors like us. So thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check out our Instagram channel. That is growing very well, very solidly. So do check that out over there. I'll put a link to it down in the description below. Thanks.